What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. All right, check it out, man. Talking Miguel Berchelt, positive. So yeah, another fight postponed due to fighter coming up positive for COVID. Earlier Alexander Povetkin, it was reported that he was positive for COVID. So his fight with Dillian White would be postponed until January. And then one Lee McGregor also tested positive for COVID, and his fight had to be rescheduled. So now Miguel Berchelt versus Oscar Valdez will have to be rescheduled. Now, Oscar Valdez was the WBC mandatory order for Miguel Berchelt to fight, which would have been a great fight. Oscar Valdez is on a tear right now, and a lot of people believe that he has a chance versus Miguel Berchelt. I think that Oscar Valdez does have a chance against Miguel Berchelt. I would have to pick him over him. Valdez 28-0 right now, 22 knockouts, and he's looking really good. Berchelt has the size and experience over young Valdez, but he can get the job done. It's just like a lot of these other young guns that are, you know, looking good in the game that they getting with the right trainers. Oscar Valdez is training with Eddie Reynoso, but he trains with Eddie Reynoso while he's in California. You know, he also trains with Alfredo Caballero. When he's away from California. So you know, Oscar Valdez has been improving in every fight to me, and this would have been an interesting fight. And they're not saying that the fight is off, but it will have to be postponed because of positive test for COVID. So, but yet another fight. But I wanted to say this about the whole COVID situation. It's pretty strange. We're starting to get a lot of these fighters test positive for COVID all of a sudden. Could it be news? And this is a conspiracy theory of mine. Could it be news that they may be opening up for fans? And you know, I don't know. I guess it's kind of a two-edged sword here, right? Because if fighters keep testing positive for COVID, then is behind the scenes style event? Is this the new normal? Is this what it's going to be? If boxing is going to last, are we going to have to get used to just seeing these fights set up with no crowd? Because you can't have fighters continue to test positive for COVID and then think that they're going to open, you know, everything back up for the audience. I mean, it's not going to work both ways. Um, a part of me thinks that this is a way to delay fights, but that would be a bad way to delay fights because it's not putting out the right message for us to get fans back in the stand. But this is the third fighter here, and you know, a short period of time. Valdez makes the third fighter, Alexander Povetkin again, and Lee McGregor also tested positive for COVID, and their fights had to be rescheduled. So, just a quick update, guys, about Oscar Valdez and Miguel Berchelt. That fight's going to be postponed. Um, as far as I know, they haven't given a new date. The date that was given initially by Bob Arum, nothing was set in stone. And he said December 12th, but nothing was set in stone. Nothing was signed for. So it's not as if they actually had a date that they had to postpone, but we won't be getting that fight anytime in December. December, that's for sure. Now that Miguel Berchelt has tested positive, and I would imagine that these positive testings, whatever the issue, it's a respiratory infection, what it appears to be. So it's not like these guys are going to be training, and they're going to have to lay down and healthy from this. So kind of puts to your training as well. You know what I mean? So we'll see what turns out with this. But I just wanted to report to you guys that about Miguel Berchelt, Oscar Valdez. We won't be getting that fight in December. Probably sometime in the beginning of 2021. Dillian White and Alexander Povetkin fight was supposed to be in December as well, and there's been rescheduled to January. So maybe we'll see Oscar Valdez and Miguel Berchelt sometime in late January, early February of 2021. Well, guys, that'll do it. Y'all know how I always in this thing. For the love of sports, talk about it. Peace.